All right, so I just wanted to talk to you. So my name is Shamika, right? So let me just give you a little backstory. So my name is Shamika. I I'm in school right now. I am doing my internship for the last part of my bachelor's degree for social work. So I'm doing that right now. I'm doing 35 plus hours a week, which doesn't leave much time for anything else. I have to drive 2 hours to this place and 2 hours back to my house every day. I barely work because I barely have time to work. So it's just crazy. So that's where I'm at. And I still have responsibilities, which I'm really not making ends meet. But let me tell you how things been going, okay? So at this job, I work with kids. I've been working with kids for over 15 years, and this is different, right? So I'm working on social emotional learning, which I was doing that, at my other job. That's just kind of like things that I care about, right? Just the being. I care about the being, and so doing that, and so there are a lot of stressors at my job. My supervisor is stressful. She was stressful, but she put her 2-week notice in, and she hasn't been there this week. This is her second day not being there, but she's stressful, and I'm such an empath that I could just feel all of her things, and it was stressing me out, y'all. It was stressing me out for weeks. For weeks, I was stressed, and I would just like listen to, not even listen. I wasn't listening to my inspirational things. I wasn't going to counseling. I still hadn't been to counseling in a while. I'm working on trying to get back up in there. But like, usually my inspirational, motivational things and people that I listen to can really keep me, elevated, right? But I wasn't listening to any of that. And with my 2-hour ride home, I was watching Netflix, right? Netflix, Hulu, caught up on The Bachelor, stuff like that. I like the foolery sometimes, right? But so I was really low and just go home, not work on my personal things, not necessarily have anything inspirational to say, just like not even really encouraging myself. Like, and nobody wants to hear about that. I don't want to hear about that, but like that's just the reality. Every day is not going to be good. I know that. I don't experience only good days. So I was low for a while, and really only for about a week and maybe a half by now, a week and a half, have I been getting back on track and, trying to elevate my mind, work back on the things that I'm working on, right? So I'm not working a lot right now, y'all. I get off work, between 3 and 4, and it's not even work because I don't get paid, right? But I'm working, which I don't understand. That's a whole nother topic. I don't understand how they feel like it's okay for anybody to be at a place for this many hours learning. Yes, I'm training, but y'all don't pay nobody. You take up all of my time. I got family, I got bills, like, but you don't want to pay nobody? Like, that doesn't make sense. And then for the doctors and residents who do stuff like that too, like, how you feel like somebody needs to be up here all these hours, all of these years, and not get paid or pay somebody to watch them do work. Anyway, it just don't seem right. It doesn't seem like the actually it does seem like the American way because we know how they roll. But anyway, it ain't right. Like at some point you should do right. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm not making money. So after work, I may do shifts. I don't have like a set job, to work for like from like 5 to 10. I don't have that. I've been looking for something for, being at home because I don't like being away from my girls so much. It doesn't feel good, honestly, to be away from them so much and not to spend time with them or just be present. I don't want to come home and they sleep. Like, I want to snuggle. I want to read a book. I want to fuss. I want them to laugh. I want to do art. Like, I want to go outside and enjoy the sun. Right? Like, so and not being with them, it doesn't make me happy. Like, my life revolves around them. I like it to revolve around them. Like, they are my little happy people, even though they make me crazy. They don't make good choices sometimes, and they fuss and they rude and they don't listen, but I still love them, okay? I do. They're mine and they're beautiful babies. And so I'm going to start speaking better things about them, but I'm going to need them to do some better things. Anyway, so yeah, so my daddy he gave me the credit card. Oh, let me tell you how desperate it was, right? So driving 2 hours. My car is 2004. It's old, sometimes the transmission light come on. It definitely needs some work, right? I really shouldn't be driving like this, but I thank God that your girl is rolling. But it does things that make me feel like I shouldn't drive it sometimes, right? But it's old. It just needs more love and more money to be put into it, and I just keep trying to make it work, and I'm glad that it's working, right? That's my ladder. So I do my little roofing stuff now, trying to be more consistent, um, doing that because I need money, but like, that's 100% commission. You don't, you know, help people get a roof and like help them along the whole process. Like, you don't get money. It doesn't just like flow. It's not like a passive income, baby. You got to be on that, working that diligently, faithfully, consistently, or you're not gonna get no dollars. So, yeah. So I do that, and I do ships. And if people don't tip, like, that's just a waste. It's just not worth it. And gas is expensive. Before all of this war and stuff, like, gas was still expensive. It really done got a little worse, as y'all know. But I feel like with all of my stress and stuff, y'all, I've been depending on my mom. I've been short on rent. Like, I think I was like $400 short last month. Like, and a lot of the time, and I'm not even doing anything. Like, I work, and then like I was crying like so much. Like, crying is just, first of all, I'm a big crybaby anyway. Am I at the school zone yet? So, yeah, I think so. So, like, I just cry, and I just try to keep going, and it's just like exhausting to me. And I know that I'm not alone, but I just hate to keep asking my mom and my dad. I got two dads. My mom and my dad to, hey, I'm short again. Hey, like, it just doesn't feel good, y'all. Yo, and let me thank my punk, my sister, because she takes my kids to school every single day, and she picks them up. And my kids are much. Like, she has two, I have two, so I don't know how she does it. It doesn't feel good because I'm an adult. I'm gonna cry because I'm an adult, and one, I miss my family. Two, the job is far away, and it can be stressful, especially whenever that lady was here, y'all. Woo, that lady. Um, I feel like I've been kind of behind because I feel like I wasn't learning as much as I should have under her care. But, that's just my personal. I'm not going to say that to her face because that's rude, but like, that's just the reality of it. Because she's dealing with stuff, and I'm not going to be like hitting her over the head whenever she's got stuff going on. Like, it's okay, I'm here, I'm fine. We just gonna roll with it, right? Okay. So, but I know that I'm not alone, but like, y'all, it's been hard, and I feel like I kind of like shut down. which is okay. It's natural to do. It's like, you're trying to protect yourself, or you kind of go numb, just kind of get through. And I don't want to just like get through. I want to like have peace within the stuff. But I don't like stressing people out, and I don't like feeling like my girls have to go without. I don't like to go without, like, and I've been going without some things. It's not like I'm starving. We don't starve. But like, the girls want to be in gymnastics. I know there's extra stuff. But my babies, when I tell you they are talented, I'm I'm not just being biased. If you would see them in action, you'll be like, dang, like skills, okay? Like if you saw it, you would know it. It's ridiculous. And they just need the right environment and the time and the room and the money to be able to thrive. And I realize that this is temporary. I think the only thing that's really helping me is knowing that it's temporary. Now, I'm not like gonna jump off a cliff or nothing like that, but like, oh my God, it sucks. Credit cards to the roof. And like, I'm dealt these cards. Like, I could work and not go to school. Like, I could find a good job. Like, I'm an independent adjuster. I just got my, like, certificate to be a notary, and then I'm gonna get this thing to be, like, a signer for, what is it? For the people who sell homes, a realtor, like, something like a signer. I'm gonna get that thing too. Like, I got all of these things in the background where I could be able to do other things, side hustles, and make more income. Like, I got a lot of things going on, and a lot of qualifications. Like, but the time right now is something. But and I'm single, and I've been single for a while, right? And so let me tell you this. So I met somebody. And y'all know I be with the foolery, right? And y'all know I'm silly and I just say stuff, and sometimes it's TMI. Nobody cares about that. And sometimes it's not right. Sometimes it's not godly, but I'm a human, okay? I got the God in me, but I still think about the stuff. Don't mean I'm going to act on everything that I think, but like I still think about the stuff, right? And so I be like, hey, I kind of would like a sugar daddy, you know what I'm saying? But, me, I like to be physical and intimate. Is that a burger sign? No. But I feel like a sugar daddy is not really going to be able to give me what I need. I need more than just money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real simple girl. Like, I could be cute. Like, do I have the nicest things? No, but I have, a little bit to just kind of look like I got something. You know what I'm saying? But my treasure is really on the inside. If you just looking on the outside, you might be like, okay, she cute. I even got a bad before, okay? I even got a fine and sexy before. But, like, it's just, like, sugar daddies, they just gonna want different stuff, like sex. And I just don't be wanting to do it with somebody I don't care about like that. And then what if I end up caring about this guy and which don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to just like get wrapped up in somebody who ain't even really got it. No future. Nothing. Like future. Like I'm really building a future. All of this struggle and stress and time apart from people I care about and lows and highs is for the future. So it gotta make sense. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. What'd I do with my little old microphone? Oh, there it is. Oops. So yeah, so it gotta make sense. What time is it? And what's the sugar daddy gonna provide? Like money. Like I've been short on my rent, but my mama been, backing me up. My daddy been paying for my gas, to work because I ain't got no money, y'all. And my dad was like, "Do you want to buy yourself something, or do you want cash?" I was like, "Just put that towards rent, because I'm pretty sure I'm not finna be having all the money, y'all. It's just that right now, it's just not working out for me. And if I work late, mama be like, you need to come home. It's not even worth it. It's dark. It's not safe. Like, I don't like being out in the dark, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do, and it sucks. It sucks that you got to do what you got to do, because it kind of puts you at risk. And I understand why people do things for the money. Like, I understand it. I've been understanding. I understand why people do things for the money, to make ends meet. And it puts them at risk. It puts their family at risk. It's just not the safest choice mentally, physically, emotionally. But finances can get you somewhere. And I'm sorry that some people don't have that same support, but I got it. But I'm telling you, somebody was talking about, let me spoil you. And I want to be spoiled. I want to be spoiled, right? Like, let me spoil you. Just hold me down. Like what I got to do to hold you down? Like, what is that? What is that going to require me to do? It seemed like it wasn't nothing crazy, just a few pictures. I don't even have to be nude. Like, just send me, these thighs. Like, I be feeling like I'm cute, right? Like, I ain't got no Rumpty Dumpty, but like, sometimes I be feeling like I'm cute, right? And I got these thighs, right? And I got these pretty feet. And if I wear something the right way, like, it look like I got a little back. You know what I'm talking about? I barely got boobs. It's just barely. And I still got a little tummy time. I done had these kids. I don't work out like I need to, but like, your girl's still cute, right? Like, I could hide something with a shirt. Like, it's just gonna look like thighs, maybe a little hip. I ain't got that much hip. And boom, like, I can see you a little picture and feel like it's cute. And my face is gonna be decent for the most part, pretty brown, whatever. But yeah, so it's just gonna cost me. And I wasn't feeling good about it. Like, it sound good, like, not to have to ask my mom and dad, just kind of like deliver. Oh, got my rent. Boom, there it is. Here, I got the money. You need me to buy you something? Hey, going to dinner. Hey, I want to do stuff. I want to send a picture. Talking about, you want some clothes? He's talking about, you want some clothes? I do want some clothes. I really do want some clothes. I'm wearing the same stuff on rotation. Like, yes, I want some new clothes, doggone it. Like, yes, I deserve that, but I'm working on it. And I don't want to minimize. I don't want to dim my light. I don't want to feel like I got to hide a part of myself, because that's really not what I'm about. Like, I'm about overcoming all of these hard things. And this was my test, y'all. This was my test, because I'm telling you, I was real tempted. And the guy's handsome. He's really, really handsome. He got a good personality. And he take my mind off of stuff. Like, it's just nice to talk to somebody. And he working on stuff. I'm working on stuff. Like, he moving, I move it. But I just can't move like the way he want me to move. I need way more than that when I'm moving. Because I do give a lot. And I give good stuff. I come with some things like stressors. But I come with good stuff. Right? But anyway, I think I'm going to have to come back and finish this. But struggles are going to happen. And you may not want to go to your family all the time for the things that you need, because you know that you are stressing them out. You're adding more weight onto the things that they have. But honestly, mine, I don't know if you have something like this, but my parents would rather me stress them out than to compromise my integrity. I would be so ashamed and embarrassed, and disappointed in myself, even if they never knew. but I talk openly to my parents about it. I would be so ashamed if I went through that um, sugar daddy situation and trying to do the things that I really want out of life because I care about women. I care about uplifting them because some people don't really like themselves, and I actually like myself, but I think that this low was necessary because it shows that I'm human, but you have to push through those lows. I need some tissue. Ah! I got tissue in here. I got some tissue. Um, but yeah, so uh, some women don't see themselves as valuable outside of a relationship. I've been there, done that. That's not where I'm at anymore. And like, I'm just made to be there for them and myself, obviously, because I count on myself a lot. And my girls, I got two girls. I cannot, I cannot do anything I don't want them to do. I want them to be better. And I gotta be better. But anyway, and they make their own choices. People are gonna make their own choices, and I just gotta love them anyway. You know what I'm saying? And just be the best that I can be because my life, my journey, my path is for me. And if I can help people along the way, which is what I want to do, then I want to do that. But I just wanted to share this. If you were dealing with something like this, I don't know where your support is lacking, but I know that's asking and being vulnerable is hard. It sucks, actually. Um, but you kind of have to do it. You kind of have to do it, and it may hurt you, and maybe you get fussed at a little bit. I get fussed at. My daddy, if I'm overwhelming him, he'll stop responding to my text messages and phone calls for a couple of days. I think we went a couple of weeks. I was like, okay, now you can answer your phone now. I don't want nothing right now. Like, answer your phone. I just want to make sure you're okay. And then I might ask you for something in a couple of days. Like, I need stuff. Yeah. And I am spoiled, but I'm needy right now. I'm not going to always be needy, but this is me right now. Okay? And it's not your fault that my life is like this right now. I chose a lot of different paths, but I'm here now and I'm trying to do this. And please support me. And I thank you for the support that you guys are giving me right now. But yeah, y'all, like, maybe just ask and be vulnerable and just let them be mad, but figure it out together. It sucks, but it's necessary. And I hate that I've been hard. It doesn't feel good to be hard. We're not really supposed to do it alone. We're not supposed to, but yeah, so I'm gonna get on up in this building, y'all. I can't do everything in one day, but this is a start, and we'll come back and we'll regroup and stuff. But I just want to encourage you, if you're down, listen to something positive on YouTube, okay? Positive, and make it about you. Don't make it about nobody else. We know about narcissists, but make it about you. What do you need to feel better, right? Give yourself some clarity. Give yourself some peace. Give yourself something positive to dwell on, and watch your speech. The reason why I keep getting approached by these sugar daddies is because I've been acting like I really want one, and I know that I'm really not about that life. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about it, but I keep getting them. This is not my first offer, but this is my first super tempting offer, right? Because it seemed like, oh, I can send you a picture. Oh, you just want to see these sides? I got them, and they look darn good. You know what I'm saying? I can send this to you. Like, you're not asking for no V, you're not asking for no news. Like, I was really tempted. But it's just like, just listen to better things. Watch your speech. Okay? Watch it. Because what you really like, that stuff is true. What you speak is what you're gonna get. Yeah. But be real with your feelings. Be real where you are now. And I got a good friend who's like, what's going on right now? Let's talk about it. My mom, let's talk about it. What's going on now? Let's plan. Let's figure out what we're gonna do. Just do it. It's necessary. All right? That's it. That's all. Y'all gonna go up into this building. I'll talk to you later. Be great.